about us. Like, if we're building stuff and we don't love the work we're doing, why are we doing it? Um, I was building and building and building and overbuilding, and I wrote that chapter about the haunted house of overbuilding. I still fall into that trap. I was looking at my Discord the other day, and I'm like, I have 70 channels. I need to cut some of these. So going to be doing that. Anyway, it's about us. Like, yeah, sure. Some of us love to build and build businesses we enjoy, but do we lose ourselves with how much we're building? So looking at what is or is not working is very important. Okay, focus break. Most of us start with offers built around what the market says we should do. So they're talking about all these little pieces of advice: charge what you're worth, build a high ticket offer, make it scalable, those types of things. But so we feel the pressure that we need to follow those pieces of advice, or you have to have a niche. Now, okay, side statement: with my therapy business, having a form of a niche was helpful. I did struggle with being a little too general in the beginning. As I learned more and more about therapy and I obtained my master's degree and I started practicing, there is a lot of competition. And just being a general therapist, it did not work for me. So when I started learning more about EMDR and trauma therapy and eventually got a doctorate in trauma, my business started growing. So I'm not saying never have a niche. I am saying that sometimes we can niche down too much. Okay, so that's another one I didn't write here. Like, find a niche. That's not always necessary. Okay, and then when we build from pressure, we may end up with offers that look like they might work on paper, but they may not be working in actual practice. So I like to build now because, okay, so going back, I know I'm going all over the place. When I first started this business coaching business, I created one course. I put it out to the world. I was so excited about it too. And it was in that same CRM, one of the second ones. I built a course. I spent hours on it. I added PowerPoints and a little workbook and all the things. This is not the one that you're familiar with, Angie. It's a different one. And I was just like, I put it out to the world. And I'm like, oh, people are going to come